Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I made this little mini bubble tea inspired plush. It's perfect size for a little keychain to have on your backpack or something like that. It is actually in a really pale pink colour, but it doesn't show up on camera right now. It kind of looks white, but I promise in real life it is pink. Anyway, so to start off with, you'll need some plush fabric. This is just by the brand Shannon Fabrics. I will leave a little link to it down in the description down below. You just want to cut off a little kind of rectangle, and then on one side of it you want to draw out a diagonal line with a line going across just to make the cup shape. Once you're happy with your size, you'll then need to stitch up that diagonal line. So I just used a needle and thread with a little knot at one end, stitched all the way up to the top and then all the way back down to the bottom and cut off the excess. If you don't want to sew it, you can glue along that line instead. I then went ahead and just cut out a circle off of the plush fabric yet again. I just really loosely cut this out, didn't have any pattern or any size, anything like that. I just cut it out and then I just started stitching it right sides together along the bottom circle. This was quite tricky and it was really fiddly. I just basically just kept sewing and then I just cut all the excess off once again afterwards. As you can see, it was kind of, really kind of hard, not gonna lie, but you have to do what you have to do. Once I had the bottom sewed on, I then turned the shape inside out to make sure there was no holes or anything like that, and once I was completely happy I just went ahead and cut down the shape a little bit because it was a little bit too long. This is something that I do quite often when making little bubble tea plushes. I always make them too long. Anyway, I then decided to add some toy safety eyes into it, so I just cut 2 little holes and popped the toy safety eyes and popped the washer onto the back. And then I went ahead and moved on and did the same on the top as I did the bottom, just with a bigger circle of fabric. The way that I started this one though was I put the circles kind of right sides together so the fluffy bits were touching, and then I just started stitching across, put one stitch in, move the circle around, put one stitch in, move the circle around, and I just kept going until I got almost to the end. Before I sewed it all up completely, I went ahead and stuffed the shape just with a little bit of toy stuffing. You can use like old pillows, something like that, just to make sure that your little bubble tea is nice and plushy. You can also use leftover fabric pieces that you may have, cut off and everything. So I just went ahead and stuffed the shape up and then just sewed it together so that it was all kind of, secure in there. I then went ahead and made a little straw. So to do that, I took a strip of white felt, put a line of hot glue on, rolled it up and put a line of hot glue again, and then cut off the excess. I then cut this down because again I made it too big, and then I just went ahead and popped a little bit of hot glue on the bottom and just hot glued that to the very tip of the bubble tea. You can obviously sew this, but I thought glue would be way easier, and it definitely was. I then went ahead and added a keychain onto the top, just using some needle and thread again, and then I took some fabric paint, and this is just by the brand Scribbles. You can use like tulip, whatever you want, and I used a dotting tool to create little bubbles down at the bottom of the bubble tea, and then a little mouth in between the 2 eyes as well. This is definitely inspired by a plush that I made like almost 2 years ago on this channel now, so I will leave that tutorial down in the description down below. But this is what the little cutie looks like. I think it's so sweet and I love its little mouth. In person it is a really nice pale pink. I don't know why it's showing up so white on camera. I think it might be my lights because it is pitch black outside right now and I'm filming in the dark, so yeah. Hopefully this month I'm going to bring you so many more cute tutorials. But anyway, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and I will see you tomorrow for another one. Bye!